Hello and how are you? Hey friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shen coming to you from right here in where else but St. Charles, Missouri. Today is Wednesday, June the 23rd, 2021. Got a happy birthday shout out to Karen Anderson, Cotta, and Tina Aubuchon, or Aubuchon, whichever is pronounced, either way. So without further ado, here's a birthday song for the two of you. I say, hey Karen, hey Tina, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. Well, that's another year that you made. Congratulations on the making that day, because, well, it's your happy birthday day. So, I said, hey Karen, hey Tina, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. Why, that's another trip around the sun that you made. Well, I hope you're enjoying your very special day because, well, it's your happy birthday day today. Yes, sir, it's your happy birthday day today. Happy birthday to the two of ya. All right. How about my Pokey pal? My Pokey pal, Min Sue Little. Yay, she's back, and I'm loving every minute of it. All right. Not going to sing that song today, though. Could have, but I'm not going to. Looks like a weather forecast coming up for you, which is going to be brought to you today by Refreshing Word Fellowship Church. Yes, Refreshing Word Fellowship Church is located at 2052 and 2054 Campus Drive, St. Charles, Missouri, right across the street from the St. Andrews Annex. That's right, St. Andrews Annex. Directly across from Greener's Pub. That's right. Right next door to KinderCare. That's us with the big brown cross on the front of the church. Come one, come all are welcome. That's right. All are welcome to hear the gospel of the Word of God and to cleanse your soul. That's right. Come one, come all. We want to be able to bring everybody into the fellowship of Christ to learn about Jesus Christ and the way life is supposed to be, peaceful, calm, and beautiful. Yes, again, I say Refreshing Word Fellowship Church begins their services at 11 a.m. on Monday with some praise and worship, and then the message. And then on Wednesdays, at this point in time, 1:30 to 2:30, prayer meeting. That's right. Come on in and get your prayer on. Yep, that's right. We got prayers to answer. Prayers to prayer. Not prayers to answer. That's God's job. Our job is to pray and let Him have His way. All right. Well, all righty then. We can always pray to have Him do His way. That's what God is all about. All right, hey, weather forecast right here for you the next 5 days coming up. It's a good 86 degrees out there right now. Beautiful day. If you notice, my face is a little bit redder than normal. Well, I sat out in it right after prayer. So anyway, it's 70 degrees. Clear to partly cloudy overnight with low temperatures getting around 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be south at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And now for Thursday, June the 24th, scattered showers and thunderstorms. A few storms may be severe, and highs are going to be around 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be south at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain, 50%. Variable cloudy with scattered thunderstorms, and a few storms may be severe. Low temperatures around 74 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds are going to be south at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain, 40%. And then for Friday, June the 25th, mixed clouds and sun with scattered thunderstorms. Potential for severe thunderstorms. Highs are going to be around 88 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south to southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain, 40%. Mostly cloudy with a scattered thunderstorm here and there, mainly before midnight. Potential for severe thunderstorms. So there you go. Low temperatures are going to be around 76 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds are going to be directly out of the south at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain, 40%. And then for Saturday, June the 26th, partly cloudy to partly to mostly cloudy, that is, with chances of thunderstorms. Highs near 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be south to southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chances of rain 40%. Scattered showers and thunderstorms with low temperatures around 71 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 50%. Sunday, June the 27th. Variable clouds with scattered thunderstorms. Highs around 84 degrees Fahrenheit with winds west to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 50%. Variable clouds with thunderstorms, especially during the evening. Low temperatures around 69 degrees Fahrenheit with winds light and variable. Chances of rain 40%. And then for our final day of our 5-day forecast, Monday, June the 28th. Partly to mostly cloudy with a chance of thunderstorms. Highs around 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be west at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 40%. An isolated thunderstorm is possible during the evening, then occasional showers overnight. Low temperatures around 69 degrees Fahrenheit and winds are going to be light and variable. Chances of rain 30%. And that, my friends, is the end of our 5-day forecast brought to you by Refreshing Word Fellowship Church. All right, we're going to throw up a song. Actually, I'm going to tell you a little story. Yesterday, actually the day before, I was sitting out on my porch after I got back from, what did I get back from? The store. Yes, sir. I went to the store yesterday, and I came back, and I went to, where was I at Tuesday? Dentist? No, I went to visit my brother. That's right, my brother in the nursing home. And, we had a fine chat, and, it turned back to something we shouldn't have been talking about in the first place, food. But that's okay. But I had a surprise waiting for me when I got home. I was sitting out on the front porch, soaking in some sunshine, and lo and behold, the mail person stopped in front of the house at the mail box. And she looked over and she saw me. And she said, "Hey, you know who this is?" And I looked at her, and I couldn't tell. Then she hopped out of that vehicle, and lo and behold, I knew from a glance. It was Cindy Kane. That's right. And I was hoping that she was going to be able to pick up my route, because it is a training route, but nope, not today. Today was the regular girl that used to come all the time. So I have to bid Cindy adieu. Catch her on the flip-flop next time she's coming through. That's all right. Remembered, I brought me back to Cindy, and I had a nice conversation with her, and so therefore, we're going to carry on our conversations once again, which is a good thing for me. I enjoy our conversations that she and I have together, even if it is messaging or whatever. We'll get together whenever we can. You know what I'm saying? All right. Our song is going to be brought to us today by Steve Clary. That's right, Steve Clary. Yes, sir, he's a talented young man who lives out there in Blueford, Illinois. He has a Facebook page, Doug Bell or Steve Clary. Either one will get you to some real fine music. Steve's an excellent performer, does some hard rock, that's for sure. I don't know if he does a lot of ballads or not. I don't know that I haven't paid attention enough to find out for sure how many ballads he does, because, I'm a balladeer, and I like my ballads. Of course, I like the older country music, but I think I'm going to try one today with the Doobie Brothers. But anyway, hey, Steve Clary, check him out. Doug Bell, check him out. On Facebook, rock and roll, don't you know? Drummer, that's right, he can beat the Skins. Well, I built me a raft, and she's ready for floating. Old Mississippi, she's calling my name. Catfish are jumping, and the paddle wheels thumping. Black water keeps rolling on past just the same. Old Blackwater, keep on rolling, Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me? I said, old Blackwater, keep on rolling, Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me? Old Blackwater, keep on rolling, Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me? Yeah, keep on shining your light. Gonna make everything pretty, mama. Gonna make everything alright. I ain't got no worries, 'cause I ain't in no hurry at all. Well, if it rains, I don't care. Don't make no difference to me. Now just to take the streetcar that's going uptown. Yeah, I'd like to hear some funky Dixie. I'd like to hear some funky Dixieland. Come on, pretty mama, take me by the hand. I'd like to hear some funky Dixieland and a dancing and a honky-tonk. And I'll be buying everybody drinks around. Well, old Blackwater, keep on rolling, Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me? I said, old Blackwater, keep on rolling, Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me? Old Blackwater, keep on rolling, Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me? Keep on shining your light, gonna make everything is gonna make everything alright. Yeah, I ain't got no worries, 'cause I ain't in no hurry. No Blackwater, keep on shining, the Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me? I'd like to hear some funky Dixieland. Pretty mama, come and take me by the hand, by the hand, by the hand. Pretty mama, I'm gonna dance with your daddy all night long. I'd like to hear some funky Dixieland. Pretty mama, come and take me by the hand, take me by the hand. Pretty mama, I wanna hear some honky-tonkin'. Honky-tonkin', I gotta dance with your daddy all night long. Honky-tonkin' with you all night long. I'd like to hear some funky Dixieland. Pretty mama, come and take me by the hand, take me by the hand. Pretty mama, I want a honky-tonk on a honky-tonk. By the hand, take me by the hand. Pretty mama, take me by the hand. Gonna dance with your daddy all night long. I'd love to hear some funky Dixieland. Pretty mama, come and take me by the hand, by the hand, by the hand. Come on, pretty mama, take me by the hand, by the hand. Wanna hear some funky Dixieland. Alright, hey, that was it for the night. Just one. Alright, well, alright. Hey, it looks like TB Grandpa's story time. Story time with TB Grandpa. Come on in. Sit on the couch, get ready. Tonight's story time is going to be brought to you by Thankful Nests by Janie Christopher. Available at Amazon.com, Brightside Bookshops, and Patch.com. Yes, doves, fawn, and indigo long for a family, and they plead with God in prayer so that He might grant them this one little wish of having a family. Well, a horrible thunderstorm rises up in the part of the woods in which they live, and there are a lot of other colorful birds that live in the same tree as they do. Well, each of them take their turns of thanking God for His protection during the storm. And well, what will this mean for Fawn and Indigo's prayers for a family? Will there be anything for them to be thankful for? Well, these questions and many more can be opened by purchasing the book Thankful Nests by Janie Christopher. Alright, well, alrighty then, here we go. Tonight's story is the Birmingham Musicians. A certain man had a donkey which had carried his corn sacks to the mill indefatigably for many long years. But his strength was going, and he was growing more and more unfit for work. Then his master began to consider how he might best save his keep. So the donkey, seeing that no good was blowing on the wind, and so he ran away and set out on the road to Berman. There, he thought, I can surely be a town musician. And when he had walked some distance, he found a hound dog on the road, gasping like one who had run till he was tired. "What are you gasping for, yo hound dog?" "Well, big feller," asked the donkey. "And replied the hound dog, "I'm an old and a daily grow weaker, and no longer can hunt, and my master wanted to kill me, so I took a flight. But now, how am I to earn my bread?" "Well, I tell you what," said the donkey, "I'm going to Berman, and shall be a town musician there. Go with me, and engage yourself also as a musician, and I will play the lute, and you shall beat the kettle drums." Well, the hound dog agreed, and on they went. Well, before much longer they came to a cat sitting on the path, with a face like 3 rainy days. "Now then, old shaver, what has gone askew with you?" asked the donkey. "Who can be merry when his neck is in danger?" answered the cat. "Because I am now getting old, and my teeth are worn to stumps, and I prefer to sit by the fire and spin rather than hunt about after mice. My mistress wanted to drown me, and so I ran away. But now, good advice is scarce. Where am I to go?" "Go with us to Berman. You understand night music, and can be a town musician." Well, the cat thought well of it, and went with them. After this, the 3 fugitives came to a farmyard, where the cook was setting upon the gate. The cock was setting upon the gate, crowing with all his might. "Your crow goes through and through one," said the donkey. "What is the matter?" "I have been foretelling fine weather, because it is the day on which Our Lady washes the Christ child's little shirt." "Well, and once to dry them," said the cock. "But gusts are coming for Sunday, so the housewife has no pity, and has told the cook that she intends to eat me in a soup tomorrow, and this evening I am to have my head cut off. Now I'm crowing at full pitch while I can." "Ah, but Redcomb," said the donkey, "you had better come away with us. We are going to Burma, and you can find something better than death everywhere. You have a good voice, and if we make music together, it will have some quality." So the cock agreed to this plan, and all 4 went on together. They could not, however, reach the city of Berman in one day, and in the evening they came to a forest, where they meant to pass the night. Well, the donkey and the hound laid themselves down under a big tree, and the cat and the cock settled themselves in the branches. But the cock flew right to the top, where he was most safe. Before he went to sleep, he looked around on all 4 sides, and thought he saw in the distance a little spark burning. So he called out to his companions that there must be a house not far off, for he saw the light. And the donkey said, "If so, we had better get up and go on, for the shelter here is bad." Well, the hound thought that a few bones with some meat on them would do him some good too. And so they made their way to the place where the light was, and soon saw it shining bright and growing larger, until they came to a wall-lighted, well-lit robber's house. Well, the donkey, as the biggest, went to the window and looked in. "What do you see, my gray horse?" asked the cock. "What do I see?" answered the donkey. "A table covered with good things to eat and drink, and robbers sitting at it enjoying themselves." "That would be the sort of thing for us," said the cock. "Yes, yes. Ah, how I wish we were there," said the donkey. Then the animals took counsel together, however they should manage to drive away the robbers, and at last they thought of a plan. The donkey was to place himself with his 4 feet upon the window ledge. The hound was to jump on the donkey's back. The cat was to climb up on the hound dog, and lastly the cock was to fly up and perch upon the head of the cat. When this was done, at a given signal, they began to perform their music together. The donkey brayed, the hound barked, and the cat meowed, and the cock crowed. Then they burst through the window into the room. So the glass clattered. At this horrible din, the robbers sprang up, thinking no otherwise than that a ghost had come in, and fled in a great fright out into the forest. The 4 companions now sat down at the table, well content with what was left, and ate as if they were going to fast for a month. As soon as 4 minstrels had done, they put out the light, and each sought for himself a sleeping place according to his nature, and to what suited him. The donkey laid himself down upon some straw in the yard, the hound behind the door, the cat upon the hearth near the warm ashes, and the cock perched himself up on a beam of the roof. And being tired from their long walk, they soon went to sleep. When it was past midnight, the robbers saw from afar that the light was no longer burning in their house, and all appeared quiet. Wake up. Mouse click. Go to sleep. All appeared quiet, and so we ought not to have let ourselves be frightened out of our wits, and ordered one of them to go and examine the house. The messenger, finding all still, went into the kitchen to light a candle, and taking the glistening fiery eyes of the cat for live coals, he held a lucifer match to them to light it. But the cat did not understand the joke, and flew in his face, sputtering and scratching. He was dreadfully frightened, and ran to the back door. But the dog, who was lying there, sprang up and bit his leg, and as he ran across the yard by the straw heap, the donkey gave him some kick with his hind foot, while the cock, too, who had been awakened by the noise and had become lively, cried down from the beams, "Cock-a-doodle-doo! Cock-a-doodle-doo!" And then the robber ran back as fast as he could to his captain, and said, "Oh, there is a horrible witch sitting in the house, who spat on my face and scratched my face with her long claws, and by the door stands a man with a knife, who stabbed me in my leg. And then the yard there lies a black monster, who beat me with a wooden club, and above, upon the roof, sits the judge, who called out, 'Bring the rogue here to me.' So I got away as well as I could." After this, the robbers did not trust themselves in the house again, but it suited the 4 musicians of Brumman so very well that they decided that they were not going to leave, and they stayed forevermore. And the month and the mouth of him who last told the story is well worn. Okay, there you have it. That was the story time with Briscoe. Actually, TV Grandpa telling you the story for today. Looks like it's time for our daily bread portion of the program. Wake up. Mouse click. Mouse click. Mouse click. Okay, that brings us to our daily bread portion of the program. Today's daily bread portion of the program is brought to you, Go to Sleep, by the Bible with Briscoe 2021. The Bible with Briscoe 2020 and 21 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2021 will be Esther 9 through 10 and Acts 7, 1 through 21. And so, don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2021 for your daily reading of the Bible. Let's see, imagine this as our daily inspiration, the devotion, and the scriptures to go with imagine this. Today will be Isaiah 65, 17 through 25. And so, the new heavens and the new earth. Imagine this. See, I will create new heavens and new earth. The former things will not be remembered, nor will they come to mind. But be glad and rejoice forever in what I will create. For I will create Jerusalem to be a delight, and its people a joy. I will rejoice over Jerusalem, and take delight in my people. The sound of weeping and or crying will be heard in it no more. Never again will there be in it an infant who lives but a few days, or an old woman who does not live out her years. The one who dies at 100 will be thought a mere child, and the one who fails to reach 100 will be considered accused. They will build houses and dwell in them. They will plant vineyards and eat their fruits. No longer will they build houses and others live in them, or plant and others eat. For as the days of a tree, so will the days of my people be. My chosen ones will no longer my chosen ones will long enjoy the works of their hands. They will not labor in vain, nor will they bear children doomed to misfortune. For they will be a people blessed by the Lord, they and their descendants with them. Before they call, I will answer. While they are still speaking, I will hear. The wolf and the lamb will feed together, and the lion will eat straw like the ox, and dust will be the serpent's foot. The dust will be the serpent's food, and they will neither harm nor destroy on all my holy mountain, saith the Lord. Okay, hey, that was Isaiah 65, 17 through 25. Imagine that. Can you imagine how beautiful it will be in heaven when all is done? Alright, well, hey, that looks like the end of the Shen Show for today. Got one more song for you, and that would be, by the way, that was the end of the Daily Bread portion of the program, brought to you by the Bible with Briscoe 2021, a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Okay, here we go. The end of the Shen Show. That'll be one more song for you, and it'll go like this. Oh, well, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I said goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. I said goodbye, my friends, goodbye. This here has been Shen Briscoe saying hello, and how are ya? Thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show, and as always, God loves you, and so do I, so come back and see me tomorrow, and because I'll be here, and I hope that you are too.